still 7 alarms right now, and still hundreds of people from multiple agencies are fighting it right now. This is a live look from our tower cam here in North Baltimore, where you could see those flames bursting out across the skyline from West Baltimore. The reason: a warehouse filled with mattresses on fire. The fire on Bentlow Street is right next to the Amtrak and MARC train tracks in West Baltimore. And because the fire is so close, those trains have been canceled for the night, and the road routes have also been changed in that area. 11 News reporter Kyrie Stewart is in West Baltimore for us tonight. So Kyrie, what's new since we last saw you?
Hey, so I just want to set the scene for you, Andre, because I just saw a few things happen since you last came to me. So we have about 1, 2, 3, at least from where we can see, different hoses being sprayed right now on that warehouse. The latest one we just saw is right over here to the left, through that window. That's the window that I pointed out earlier, where you can see that orange glow from the flames. We just saw one crew that just started spraying water, as you can see right there through that window. He just moved it up to the roof now. So we have 3 crews, at least from this angle, that are spraying water on the roof. Earlier, about an hour earlier, we were a little bit further down, and we actually saw them, we saw some crews attack the base of the building as well. Now, as I mentioned, crews, they said that this is a deep-seated fire. They said that there are sub-levels to this building, and they think that there are mattresses down there. And on top of that, they think that there are mattresses stored in other parts of the building, and they think that there could be other items in there as well that are really feeding these flames. So this is a huge response. 7 alarms, over 200 crews out here right now. Right over here, to the left right here, you can see these rows of homes here. Crews have relocated people out of those rows of homes, and within the past hour, as you can see, crews have started positioning themselves on top of the roofs of some of these homes here, so they have another vantage point of the fire, so pretty much where they can attack it from. We're told that those residents have been moved right over here to the right here, to this fire station. How convenient, right across the street, from where the fire is taking place. I went in there earlier. I saw the mayor in there. I saw the fire chief in there. I saw some other officials in there, really just talking with residents. I actually saw the Red Cross out here just recently, too. I saw somebody with disaster relief walking around here taking pictures. So they're out here, too. The mayor also said that some of the MTA buses will be brought out here to help with that effort, when it comes to just taking care of the residents since they had to leave their homes. I haven't seen those yet, though. But again, 7 alarms, more than 200 crews out here. This is obviously not under control. They will be out here for a while. Still lots of smoke coming from this building. We're still seeing what looks to be some flames at the top level of the building. Crews still have a lot of work to do here. You can keep updated or stay updated with this story on our website, WBALTV.com. And of course, we're going to have more tomorrow morning on 11 News Today. Reporting live here in West Baltimore, Kyrie Stewart, WBAL TV 11 News.